Hey, what's up YouTube? Big D here. It's time to review Agent Carter Season 1, Episode 5, titled The Iron Ceiling. This is a spoiler review. Excuse me, I'm very sick. I'm congested, or whatever you call it, man. I'm very stuffed. So, this is a spoiler review. If you have not seen the episode, go to abc.com/Agent Carter and watch the full episode there. Thank you again for joining me. It should take me less than a minute to recap the episode, pros and cons, give you my final score and opinion, man. Real quick, the Daredevil Netflix trailer comes out tomorrow, so I will be talking about it and probably reviewing it or doing a trailer reaction to it. So thank you again. Don't forget, I also do that superhero podcast. Check it out on my channel. So, of course, we knew this was coming, that Dottie is part of the Black Widow type of academy. I'm just going to call it Black Widow Academy in Russia. And we see little girls fighting and everything. This little girl breaks another little girl's neck. It's insane, man. So, Peggy's ignoring Jarvis, and she's going on a trip to Russia. Daniel sees her dressing, thought that was kind of a funny moment, and, you know, those two like each other in a sort of way, but not for long if you've seen next week's promo. The Howling Commandos, they return, man, which that has Dum Dum Dugan, and I like how he's supposed to say eagle as the word. Like, they're all trying to be quiet when Peggy Carter's team comes in. He's like, emu, and it's like, I don't think that's the word, man. Anyway, Dan sees the 2 bullet wounds that she has when she was getting dressed, and she saw that picture when she was blonde, like in the first episode, and that girl, her face wasn't seen, had 2 bullet wounds, so he was like, that's Peggy, you know, kind of like when Hank realized that Walt was Heisenberg. If you did not know about that, Breaking Bad, spoilers, but you should have seen the show already. So the blonde girl and the photo, Howling Commandos, they're on a boarding school, and this girl stabs Dugan, maybe Natasha Romanoff when she was young, who knows. And Betty, she goes into Peggy's room and she finds pictures of Stark's weapons and everything, and she's basically mischievous in this scene, like smelling her lipstick and everything. It's pretty cool. I mean, we'd all do it to Haley Atwell's lipstick. A gunfight goes down, and they part ways after that. They escape, and Thompson had a troubled past, and Dr. Jenko will help break the code in that typewriter. Overall, that's the episode, man. What did I think about this Agent Carter episode? Let me start off with my cons first. This was a slow episode. Now, the part where they were around the campfire and they were just drinking and everything, like those parts right there, those are slow parts. Now, I'm not saying specifically they're boring or anything, I'm just saying that it's really, really slow, that they need to pick up the pace at that point where I was kind of giving up hope. I was like, you know what, I think I'm just going to turn this off. Maybe I'll continue tomorrow, but, you know, I ended up staying on it. The bullets, now, of course they don't use real bullets or anything, but you could tell they were so fake, the sparks, and they were hitting the wall, and there was nothing there. I was like, oh my gosh, you guys, that's not the way you do it, man. Kind of annoyed me for a moment. The choreography during the action fights was really not that great for me. It wasn't entertaining for me, especially that part where that Nikolai guy was like holding the gun to the guy, and he totally could have got shot, and then the guy had time to walk over to cover. He literally walked to cover, and he didn't even run a cover. So the choreography was kind of not that great. And don't put Jarvis in an episode if you're not going to use Jarvis. I'm just saying. They put Jarvis walking through the street, and the detective guy was like, "How you doing? You know your boy Howard Stark. He's a bad man. He has a lot of enemies." And it's like, oh shit, I think I know that. I'm his butler. I think I know his enemies, man. So if you're not going to have Jarvis do full-on stuff, man, don't put him in the episode. That's simple. But the pros, man. First off, Thompson, or the secrets that were revealed, and that it's gonna get revealed to the whole, you know, SSR. That's gonna be pretty big. I love that. The action, even though I don't like the choreography as much, I still think the action that we had was suffice. The Howling Commandos, it's great to have them back, and I don't know if they'll be back for the rest of the season, but if this was the one episode, awesome, man. I love it. I like what Dottie did, and I like the whole Black Widow Russian thing. And I want to see more of that. And I like the ending, of course, where Daniel just sees Peggy walk off and he's kind of doing that face. And then Thompson's story was very interesting as well, hiding the flag and everything. So overall, I'm going to give Agent Carter, the Iron Ceiling episode, Iron from Ice, a B+, man. It's just a B+, regular 8.75 out of 10. It was a good episode, not great. We've had better ones. But for what we had in this episode, I really enjoyed it, and I want to see what happens next for Peggy Carter in her journey into madness without Mr. Captain America. Overall, comment down below. Let me know what was your favorite part about the Agent Carter episode, and what do you think is going to happen next week once they find out about her secret. Will she be caught, or will she just go on the run with Howard Stark and get married with him? Who knows? Only time will tell. Spock be with you always. Hit that like button for more Agent Carter, and hit subscribe if you do feel so. I will see you all soon. I review Gotham and Flash. I'm starting to do my Game of Thrones Episode 2, The Lost Lords walkthrough. Check that out on my YouTube also. See you soon.